Hi there. Hello, everyone. Good day. Welcome to this session. For today, we are going to discuss about reverse polish notation. So when we talk about reverse polish notation, this was a device as a method for simplifying mathematical expressions. It actually predates modern computers and became useful with the advent of electronic devices or calculators that were not actually great at handling complex expressions that needed brackets. So early program translators converted expressions to RPN for evaluation. Well, today there are actually few fairly stack-based languages that actually uses RPN. So there are actually three formats in terms of the RPN. So we have here the prefix expression, infix expression, and postfix expression. So as you can see, you have here in prefix expression, the operands the operators are actually placed before the operands. They have there operators as multiplication, division, multiplication, addition, and with the operands. And then we have here subtraction and then the operands. Okay, that's for prefix expression. So you put the operators before the operands. Now, in the infix expression, if you are writing an arithmetic expression, we actually normally use this one, and this is the notation that is used mostly in our in modern mathematics. So this infix expression is that the operators go in between the operands. Now in postfix expression, so postfix expression is we place or we put the operators after the operand. So you have here AB plus CD minus multiplication. So pre is the terms prefix or infix, and postfix is going to tell us whether the operators go in between, before, or at or after the operands. Okay. So let's have here an evaluation of an infix notation. So of course this is what we used to do, or what we normally do in our daily lives, especially in calculating certain expressions. So mathematically, we are used into following this one. So infix notation is again the operators are placed in between operands. So you have here 2 plus 3 times 5. So in infix evaluation, we follow the PMDAS, so which is please my dear Aunt Sally, or parenthesis, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So right here in our example, we have 2 plus 3, okay, times 5. So if we follow the PMDAS, the 3 and 5 should be evaluated first before adding it by 2. So which is 3 times 5, which is 15, plus 2 is 17. Now, in the case of if an expression has parentheses, we need to evaluate first the numbers or the expressions that are inside of parentheses. We have 2 plus 3, which is 5, times 5 is actually 25. So in infix notation, it actually requires parentheses. But there are instances that it does not explicitly dictate. I mean, it does not explicitly uh, use parentheses. Okay, but you just have to follow the PMDAS rule. Okay, so now let's proceed with prefix evaluation. So in the prefix evaluation, you have here an example. So we have plus 2 times 3, 5. So when you are going to evaluate this one, the first thing that you will need to do is, of course, this operand, and the operator, that is 3 times 5, and then that is which is 15, and then plus the next operand is uh 2, and then followed by the operand. So it's going to be something like this one. So okay, you do this one, 3 times 5, which is 15. So, and then plus, okay, plus 2, okay, which is actually 17. So the result of this one is, so therefore, in this expression or prefix expression with this prefix notation, when we are going to evaluate it, the answer is actually 17. Now, another example we have here, 2 plus 3, which is 2 plus 3 is 5. So this is, if we are going to convert this into an infix notation, probably 2 and 3 has parentheses, okay, because it is evaluated first before the multiplication. So 2 plus 3 is 5, and then followed by the multiplication, which is 5 times 5 is actually 25. So for in prefix evaluation, there is no required or needed for a parenthesis. Okay. So the same thing with postfix evaluation. There is no need to put a parenthesis. So this time, postfix notation is the operators are put or placed after the operands. So as you can see, you have here three multiplication as an operator. So operand operator. So we have here is 15, and then the 15 and 2, which are the operands, and then the operator is actually uh, 2, which is 2 plus 15 is actually 17. Okay, so the same thing with uh, this example below, in terms of if we were going to evaluate this expression. So probably this is something like 2 plus 3 times. Okay, so you'll need to add first 2 and 3. So operand, then the operator. So 2 plus 3, that's 5. And then you have 5 times 5, which is the operator of 5. The side 5, so 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, so that is for postfix evaluation. Okay, so when we talk about fully parenthesized expression or FPE, so FPE has exactly one set of parentheses in enclosing each operator and its operands, which actually in our mathematics we normally do this like 2 plus 3 is times 3 plus 4, and then if we have any other numbers or any other expression, let's say plus 5, we normally use this one, right? So something like that. So, but in in this RPN, we only use parentheses because it would be hard. It would be difficult to write a program that would implement this kind of that would read these characters. Now, if you are going to use different characters. So right here, which one is fully parenthesized? As you can see, the fully parenthesized is the letter, this option B, which is actually this one is okay. There's nothing wrong with this one. But when we talk about fully parenthesized expression, the option B is actually the right one. With this one, it's still okay, but this one is I mean, this one is the FPE, the best example of F. Okay, so we're done with the evaluation of expression. Now, let's talk about the conversion of a specific notation into other notation. Now, if you are going to convert an infix to prefix expression, so you just have to move each operator to the left of its operands and remove the parentheses. So going to the left, so meaning we're going to shift or move to the left. So the operator is going to be moved to the left. So this one, the plus will be I mean, it will be moved uh, let's make use of um, let's make use of other colors. So, okay, so we move this operator going to the left. So that's to remove the parentheses. That's it. That's A, B plus, okay? And then for here, you have here C plus D. So we'll need to convert this one first because it has parentheses. You have here C, D plus, okay, that's thing like this one. And then this multiplication operator will be placed right here. So therefore, the infix to prefix would be this one. The multiplication, addition, AB plus CD. So when you are going to evaluate this one, or when our computer evaluate this one, it's going to be, since this one is a fully parenthesized expression, so all the computers just need to do is shift back to the CD operand plus, which is the operator next to it is plus, so meaning the C and D will be added, and then next is A and B will be added, and then the result of A and B will be multiplied. Okay, so the result of A and B will be multiplied. So how about here? Now in this expression we have here A plus B times C minus then D plus E divided by F, which is actually in a fully parenthesized expression. So for this, you'll just need to shift this one. So up here, so they have here uh, A, B, then you have here plus, and then okay, followed by this expression or this operator here, which is and then you write the C there. Okay. And then after that, we are going to let's skip muna this one. So let's move to the right notation or right expression. So we have plus D E. Then you have here the F. Okay, and then it says that it is going to be like divided. So division. So before you divide, because it's fully parenthesized, before you divide, you'll have to add D and E first. Now, since it's fully parenthesized, the last operator that is going to be evaluated is the subtraction or minus sign, which is after the result of this one, that's the time before you are going to subtract. So where do you put subtract? The subtract operator, it will be placed right here. So therefore, you have here the minus times plus A, B, C, okay, and then you have here uh, division plus D, E, F. So that's it for infix, infix to prefix expression. Okay, so next, let's have, how about postfix or infix to, sorry, how about infix to postfix? So how about infix to, so let's erase this one. How about infix to postfix? So when you convert infix to postfix, you are going to move each operator to the right naman. No, baliktad sa, they call baliktad po siya sa uh, prefix. Okay? So post meaning after. Okay? So you're going to move this one at the plus operator, which is A, B plus, and then this the operator of C and D, which is in between C and D, which is plus. So we have C, D plus, and then you have here the, sorry for that. You have here the expression operator multiplication, which is placed right here. So our postfix expression, if using this I mean, with this infix expression would be AB plus CD plus times. Okay. Now, how about this notation? So the same. All you just need to do is perform the expression like A, B. I perform shift or move the operator after the operands. Okay, so you have A, B plus, and then you have here the multiplication. And then after that, you have, yeah. So after that, you're going to have here the E plus, and then we have here F division. And then of course, the last operator would be minus side, which is, it's going to be place it right here. So AB plus C times DE plus F divide minus. So which is A times, which is, if the computer is going to read this one, the A and B should be added first before multiplying it to C. And then next is D and E will be evaluated first before dividing it to F. Okay. And then after whatever is the result of this expression is going to be subtracted. Okay, that's it. So in the infix to prefix and infix to postfix, operand order does not change. So meaning if the order of your operands are A, B, C, D, it should be always in that way, A, B, C, D. Only the order of operators are going to be changed. Okay, operators are in order of evaluation. So as I've said, it depends on the order of evaluation. That is how you are going to convert your notation from infix to prefix. Okay, so just like what we have here, before you multiply the the result of A, B, and C, A, B, and C, D, it guarantees that A and B should be added first. I mean, baliktad di ay. So you have C and D should be added also. The result of A and B is going to be multiplied. Now, as you can see in the infix notations, that is actually the same thing that it is going to be that is going to do. No, the infix notation is the same thing yang buhaton with regards to our postfix notation. All right. Next is, how about if we are going to convert the prefix to postfix or vice versa. So actually, when you want to convert prefix to postfix, first is you will need to convert it to infix and then to a certain notation because it's yeah, you can actually directly convert it into postfix, but it would be better if you convert it into infix first. Like for us, for an instance, this one. So when let's convert this into infix first before we can convert this into infix postfix notation. So let's say prefix to postfix. The first is, let's convert this into infix. So we have 4 plus 9, and then the next operator is negative. So we have here 8. Okay, after that, so this is now the infix. Then this is your postfix. So in your postfix, you have here, based on this notation, you will have to write 4, 9, and plus, and then 8 minus. So if you are going to evaluate this one, you'll have 4 plus 9, and then before uh, subtracting it to 8. Okay, so it's like 9 plus 4, 13, then minus 8, which is equals to 1. So the result of this one is 1. Same thing right here. So 4 plus 9 is actually 13. 9 plus 4 plus, sorry, 4 plus 9 is actually 13 minus 8. What happened? Why 1? So 4 plus 9, 4 plus 9 is actually 13. Minus 8 is, we have wait. For 13, have uh 5, right? So we have here, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. So you have here, ano akong brain. So you have here 4 plus 9 is 13, and then you have your 8 is equal to 5. So the same thing here, you will need um to add 4 and 9, which is 4 and 9 is 13. 4 plus 9 is 13. And then subtracting it to 8 is actually okay. So this time we are now going to move. Sorry no, kay live ta. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry kaayo. Ano inyong maestro. So this time you have here 2, 3 minus 4 and 8. So what we are going to do with this one is that we are going to move this one to the right right. So two operand and operator. So you have here 2 plus 3, and then you have here 4 operator, which is next, it follows by the operand 4 and 8. So we have 4 minus 8, and then you have here the next, wait, you have here next operator is multiplication. So we have here multiplication. Okay, so that's how you, no, pwede natin na convert into postfix. For us to convert this into postfix, we'll just have to um, convert is going move to the right. So we have 2, 3 plus, okay, and then followed by 4, 8 minus, then multiplication. Okay, so that's how you convert infix or prefix to post. Okay, so that is prefix to postfix conversion. Now let's have another example. So in here we have given an infix notation in the first column. We are going to convert this into prefix and postfix. So first is to convert this into prefix. Again, prefix is going to move to the left. Postfix is moved to the right. So we move to the left. We have 2. Okay, we have 2, 3, 3 plus, and then you have here 4 minus. So 2, basta anak, dili na siya. Okay? So minus 2, 3 plus 4, which is actually, uh, if you're going to evaluate this one is like 2 plus 3 is 5, minus 4 is actually 1. The same thing here with what we have here. So 2 plus 3 is actually 5, and then minus 4 is, so 5 minus 4 is actually 1. So that's how to check whether you have the correct prefix notation. Now in the postfix notation, we simply look after the infix notation. So here, we are going to move to the right side naman. So we have 2, 2, 3 plus, and then 4 minus. So in which the result of this one is you add first 2 and 3. Okay, 2 plus 3 is actually 5. Okay, and then the result of this 2 and 3, when you add them, it is going to be subtracted to 4, which is you move this right here, minus sign. So we have 5 minus 4 is 1. Okay, now how about for the next, this one has parentheses now in 3 and 4. Meaning to say, if you're going to evaluate this in fixed notation, it's going to be 3 minus 4 first before adding it to 2. So which is 3 minus 4 is actually negative 1. And then 2 plus negative 1 is actually 1, right? So the same 1. Yeah, so it's still the same kasi no matter uh, I mean, mathematically, if even if you use parentheses for this, no, so 2 plus 3 minus 4, it doesn't change the fact that it will display, I mean, it will be evaluated as 1 because, again, they are of the same precedence, no? So, addition, subtraction. So, kumbaga, if you have addition, subtraction, the order of precedence from is should be from the same. And then you will just need to move left to right. Okay? So, parang basta dili siya mix operators, pag addition subtraction magsunod, you just have to go to from left to right directly. Okay, so that's why the same ang result even though natay parenthesis diri. But in terms of sa prefix, this would be like this. So you have you write 2, 3, and 4 first. So say uh, minus 3 and 4. Okay, and then 2 plus. Okay, so that is your prefix expression. Okay, so how about here in your postfix? This is hmm, this is 3, 4 minus, and then 2 because 3 minus 4 and then plus 2. Yan, no? 3 minus 4 and then plus 2. Okay, next we have 2 plus 3 times 4. This one is as an expression with a mixed operator. So if following the PMDAS or following the PMDAS rule, this should be evaluated first. The 4 times 3, which is actually 12, plus 2 is actually 14. Okay, so let's convert this into prefix. So it should be um, times first, I mean, dapat 3 and 4 anyway. So 3, 4 times, and then plus 2. Okay? So 3, 4. So evaluated first si 3 and 4, which is the result is 12 before adding it to 2, which is actually 16. Joke lang, 12. Now, next is postfix. A postfix naman would be using infix notation. We are going uh, to have 3, 4, multiplication, and then you have here 2, and then so 3 times 4, and then the result would be added by 2, which is the same, 12. Okay? Oh, di ba joke lang, 14 day ni. Karoon na ako na-realize, mali, mali, murag, something is wrong with this pen. So, okay, I'm so sorry. This is 14. So, something is wrong with this pen, no? So, ilisdan na ni siya. Unta na mag-donate. Mag-donate og pen tab dira. Kay murag, dili na siya nag-work og properly akong pen tab. So, I wish na ay mag-donate. Okay? Sige. Now, next, let's move on. O mag-move on na dayon ta. Move on. Bisan single, mag-move on. Okay. So let's have here 2 plus 3 times 4. So this one naman is i-evaluate sa ni first, which is this one is 3 plus 2, which is actually 6. Joke lang. That is, malagay mo na malibog na noon ko. This 3 plus 2 plus 3, which is actually 5. And then multiply it to 4, which is actually 20. Tama ba? Okay. So in your prefix notation, you should have something like this. In your prefix notation, you have here 2, plus 2, 3, and then times 4, which is 2 plus 3 is actually 5. Then 5 times 3, 5 times 4 is actually 18. Okay, 20 bitaw. Joke lang dyan to. So we have here 2 plus 3 plus 4 for a postfix naman. You have 2, 3 plus, and then you have here 4 times, which is again 2 plus 3 is 5. And then the result of this one should be multiplied to 4, which is 20. Okay. Now, how about this one? Another fully parenthesized expression. So in this, no, so naatay, this one is actually easy kasi you will just need to first unahon sa nimo ni siya, and then this one again, and then after before this one. Then so you have minus 2, 3, okay, and then you have here uh, plus 2, ay, mao lagi mali jud ning kuan ako isda na jud siya. So 4 plus 8, 5, sorry. So and then multiplication. Okay, so you subtract first 2 and 3, and then before then add 4 and 5, and then before multiplying them. So in your postfix notation, you have here 2, 3 minus, and then you have 4, 5 plus, and then multiplication. Okay, so 2 minus 3, 4 plus 5, and the result will be multiplied. So, how about in this, no? So, wala siya parenthesis. We follow the PEMDAS rule for this one, no? I mean, MDAS. So, dapat mauna ni siya. I mean, this one right here will be left to right. Tama? So, left to right. And then before adding it to 2. Okay? So, last priority ni siya. So, this is like 8 times 5 is actually 30. Joke lang. Then divided by 10 is actually 4, which is plus 2. A plus 2 is actually 8. 6 bitaw. So, you have 6. Tama? Yeah. So, let's convert this to prefix. So the conversion could be first is plus 2, okay? And then after that is, sorry, you 8 and 5 first una. So 8, 5, here did the multiplication. And then for your 10 operand, and then next to that is the division. So meaning to say, first unahon sa si 8 and 5, okay, and then followed by the division. So 8 times 5, 40 divided by 10, which is 4. And then the result of this one, which is 4, going to be added by kaning 4 and 2, which is actually 6. Okay? So how about in postfix notation? So in postfix notation, you have here, first is you have 8 and 5. Nahon sa natong 8 and 5. Pero pwede na go diretso. So we have 8 and 5 multiplication, and then followed by next is the 10 division, and then after that you will have here 2 then plus. So let's evaluate 8 times 5, which is 40. And then the result of this one, 40. Next is operator division. 40 divide 10 is actually 4. And then the result of this one, which is 4, and the next operator is plus. So meaning 2 plus 4. 2 plus, this is plus 2, is going to be 8 and 6. Okay, so that is how you convert infix, prefix, and postfix notation. Okay, so what are the advantages of reverse polish notation? So let me read. The RPN expressions do not need brackets, and there is no need for precedence of operators. And you just have to use the precedence of operators if you are going to check the your RPN if it's correct or not. Okay, that is what I normally do. Okay, RPN is simpler for a machine to evaluate. So remember, take note that our computer is not the same with how human think. So it would be difficult for the computer to actually process the way we calculate the expressions like infix notation. because it is in a fully, especially if it is fully parenthesized expression. So in order for the computers to have to easily process this numbers or these expressions, it must be either in a form of in prefix or postfix notation. Okay, so it's operand, depending on the notation. So operator, then operand. So if magsunod na siya, that is for the computer to actually perform whatever operator followed by or beside the operands. Okay, and so on and so forth. So there is no need for backtracking in evaluation, as the operators appear in the order required for computation and can be evaluated from left to right. So based on what I have shown you earlier, I have just checked my prefix and postfix. That's why I mean, when it comes to evaluating it, so you can check your infix and postfix if it's correct by evaluating the notation. So again, you just follow the operand operator or operator operand. Okay? Depending if postfix or prefix ang imuhang notation. Okay? So for the implementation of RPN or reverse polish notation, we use stack and trees, or particularly expression trees for the implementation of um, RPN or reverse polish. So I guess that would be it for now. Thank you guys for um, watching this video and have a great day. Bye bye.